Hi, my name is Karolina and I'm HR manager at Techland, responsible for the recruitment area. Together with Michał and Magda, we will lead you through simple tricks of how to get a job in the game dev industry, and we will try to answer the questions that you have sent to us.
Hello everybody! Today, as you suggested in your questions, we will talk about a very basic and yet very important thing, which is your CV. How should we write it to be suitable for the game dev industry?
I think we should start from the beginning. What's a CV and what is it used for? We can say that a CV is a personal document that can be used to present yourself. It should show your professional experience, your skills and achievements. Usually, your CV is the first contact between you and the recruiter of the company you applied to, so it should show why exactly you should be hired for a particular position.
Okay, one person asks generally, how to write a good CV?
Okay, I will try to explain it in a few bullet points. First of all, format and structure. If you're unsure of how to format your CV, it's worth using CV templates that you can find on the internet. There are plenty of them and you will surely find something good for you. Secondly, the CV has to be clear and easy to read. Try to leave this document free of any, let's call it, visual distractions. Recruiters have to be able to quickly go through your CV to find the most important information about you. Please help them. And if you'd like to add samples of your work, external portfolio is a good place to do that.
Wait, what? Shouldn't it be very colorful and full of pictures to get your attention?
Well, it can be, but at the same time it has to follow the same rules. It has to be clear and easy to read. We are only human. Next point. Proper chronology is very important. List your experience in reverse chronological order, as your most recent job is the most relevant to your potential new employer. Okay, next thing. We love PDFs. With PDF format, you can be sure that we will see your CV just as you intend without any technical problems. And include a link to your LinkedIn profile, but only if it's up to date.
One of the questions from our community is, should I write everything about my skills or just mention those that are applicable to the job?
Well, you should focus on information matching you to the role you're applying for. But on top of that, you can add additional sections to your CV to highlight all your game dev skills, especially things like a link to your external portfolio or code repository. I think that you should point out every game dev skill you have acquired, because sometimes it helps to consider your CV for another position. And please be sure that the links you provide are correct and that your portfolio is up to date. Also, remember to grant your GDPR consent. Due to legal regulations, we are not able to process your data without your permission.
Okay, so let's sum up the do's and don'ts. Do's. Number 1. Write a CV according to the job requirements. Remember about your selling points. Your CV should be adjusted to every position you apply for, highlighting your specific qualities that match you to this particular role, but also don't forget about any additional skills. Number 2. Focus on industry-specific skills and software you are familiar with. Qualifications, workshops, courses, education within the gaming industry, foreign languages and your level of proficiency. Number 3. A strong portfolio is better than a complicated CV. Number 4. Add information about your current, past employers, projects, achievements. We like links. Number 5. Always check typos and contact data before sending your CV.
And what about don'ts?
Okay, don'ts. Number 1. You don't have to include your photo, information about your gender, age or marital status in the CV. Those are your personal data, so there is no need to mention it on your resume.
Wait, you say that there is no need to include a photo, but if I'd like to show myself, what photo should I include?
Well, this is kind of a tricky subject. Let me say it like this. You can include your photo if you wish, of course, but please remember that your CV is an official document. It doesn't have to be very formal, but your photo should match the context. Including your photo in a swimsuit, for example, or with a glass of wine may not be the best idea.
Oh, I don't believe you've actually received a photo in a bikini.
Well, let's say it was not even the most surprising one. If you have any doubts about including your CV or not, just don't add it at all and don't worry about it. Number 3, don't forget to update your portfolio before sending the CV. Number 4, don't forget about your passion for games, it's very important. Number 5, don't send the same CV to every employer for a bunch of different positions.
So definitely don't lie about your experience and skills.
Exactly, after reading thousands and thousands of CVs, it's rather easy to spot any inaccuracies or dishonesty.
And remember, the next stage of the recruitment process is an interview, so you will be asked about the data in your CV. And that's it for this first episode on how to write a good CV. We hope we answered your questions during the Ask Me Anything sessions and that you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think in the comments and see you in the next episode.
Also, we encourage you to visit our webpage and apply for a position suitable for you. See you! Remember, we can't read your mind.
Oh, we definitely can't.
So if something is not clear in your CV, for example, if you forget to mention some information about your personal projects or some important technical skills in your CV, for us it just simply doesn't exist.